found this box loaded with negatives.
The history of street photography is currently being rewritten.
Vivian Maier.
Vivian Maier.
Vivian Maier?
Exhibitions in New York, and LA, and London, and Chicago.
Vivian was a very private woman.
She was so awesomely neat.
She was not an open person, she was a closed person.
One of the first things she asked me for was please to put in a lock.
In death, she is getting the fame that she never had in life.
I'm uncovering an artist. If I'm leaving this giant boulder unturned, it would be a mistake.
As she was photographing, she was seeing just how close you can come into somebody's space. That tells me a lot about her. She could get them to accommodate her by being themselves. She could generate this moment, and then she's gone.
What in the world are we doing as a society when we say, no, you can't marry that person any longer?
The proposition made in California was going to pass. The horrific message that thousands of people were second-class citizens.
By accepting a domestic partnership, we also accept being second-class citizens, and that was unacceptable to us.
Ted Olson, the most prominent conservative lawyer in America, might be interested.
Ted Olson won Bush v. Gore. He's been on the other side of everything I had ever done in my life.
Their love is true. I know that they deserve full equality.
Our case will be heard in front of the U.S. Supreme Court.
It's such an emotional day.
Smile, relax.
If we can be successful in this case, we can help millions of people.
Zu selber Zeit hat es etwa 2000 Abonnenten gehabt. Und jedes Heft ist von etwa 4 Personen gelesen worden, ganz im Versteck.
Guten Tag, ich habe da noch Ihre Wäsche.
Nicht zu wenig gehört.
Wer ist sie? Das ist ein Herr. Das kann nicht sein.
Das ist der Star vom Kreis. Also kannst du dich wieder an den Herren machen.
Ist in unserem Land nicht strafbar.
Nein, aber registrierbar.
Es ist mein Zuhause und das machst du mir nicht kaputt.
Wir sind doch kein Verbrecher. Wir sind kein Verbrecher.
Let's move on to a movie now that's one of the most brilliant, weird, and unusual American documentary films I've seen in a long time.
Roger Ebert was the definitive mainstream film critic in American cinema.
He has been writing for half of the history of feature films.
This morning I confess that I am a sick person. 3 years ago, I felt a lump under my chin, and it turned out to be cancer.
Roger had an inner core made of steel.
You want to rest a little bit or work a little bit?
He is a soldier of cinema who cannot even speak anymore, and he plows on. And that touches my heart very deeply.
As a film critic, he was somebody who gave life to new voices, gave life to new visions that reflected all the diversity of this nation.
For me, the movies are like a machine that generates empathy. It lets you understand hopes, aspirations, dreams, and fears. It helps us to identify with the people who are sharing this journey with us.